I have been very obsessed with the doe-eyed makeup look, so here's a very in-depth tutorial on how I do it. Big eyes, long lashes, and high cheekbones is what we're going for. Starting out with the grip primer to prep my skin. I recently shaped and tinted my brows, so I'm just adding eyebrow pencil to fill any holes in, and evening everything out with the Ilia Skin Tint. Many of you know by now is my favorite of all time because it has pretty good coverage and still looks like skin, unlike a lot of foundations I've used in the past. Charlotte Tilbury contour wand right in the hollows of the cheeks and on the forehead to give more of a sculpted look. Spot concealing any blemishes with the Hourglass concealer, and then applying the Kosas eye brightener under my eyes, and I let all of that sit, honestly, for a few minutes. It gives you the most bang for your buck, it gives you the most coverage, and makes it a very smooth finish. For a blush, I'm going in with a warmer, orangier tone right on the apples of my cheeks and blending it upwards to give a lifted look. Prefer to conceal after my blush just in case if I kind of get it everywhere. I'm using a lighter concealer to get a very bright under eye. Now for the main character, the eyes. I'm going in with a very bright, almost white eyeshadow in the inner corner in the front half of my lid. Working a light cooler tone brown in my outer crease and working it down to the lid. Before I set with loose powder under my eyes, I use a Q-tip to remove any creasing. Then I really press powder into it. This is the only thing that has helped my under eyes not creasing. And I feel like a contoured nose looks good with this makeup look. Key is to use a super cool toned shade. I just go in with this eyeshadow. I'm baking along my nose and under my cheekbones. While that's sitting, adding that cool toned brown shadow to my lower lash line. Make my eyes pop even more and get the very doe-eyed effect. I'm using a cream eyeliner on the outer and inner lash line. Then adding a very soft brown, super duper thin wing. These lashes are my go-to. I get them off of Amazon. They're already pre-glued and I put them underneath my lashes. They stay all day and they're just really, really convenient. I start with the longest lashes on my outer corners and work inward, using the shorter ones for a soft gradient. Then I blend everything together with brown mascara. Topping off my cream blush with the matching powder blush so it's more long-lasting. Locking my brows into place with the Got2b Glued Clear Gel. And I feel like this is a freckle look. I don't know, I feel like freckles look good with it, and I used the Revlon Semi Brow Ink. Kind of felt like this needed a teeny bit of sparkle. And to really make my eyes open up in the last step to a doe-eyed look is adding white on my entire waterline. For lips, I'm honestly just doing my everyday lip. The Clarins Lip Stain, the Rhode Lip Liner in shade Lift, and then adding a bit of the RMS Beauty Sunset Nude Liner on the very edge to make my lips look a little bit bigger. Finishing everything off with a touch of highlight on the bridge and tip of my nose. It actually made me look quite a bit different. I feel like I always look the same at the end of doing my makeup. I love this vibe for fall and I'm very obsessed with how the eyes turned out.